The Washington Wizards are the hottest team in the NBA, having won 5 games in a row after getting their butts kicked by the Dallas Mavericks and losing Daniel Gafford. But the Wizards have been on a roll since, and now travel to Detroit to take on the Pistons. This is Season Long Baller, let's ball. We are underway in the Motor City, Wizards and Pistons. And let's see if we can get a good start here for the Wizards as they've won the tip. Summerz gets the screen from Kuzma and starts off with that two-hand dunk. We'll go ahead and do our quick push-up, get off the rim. And now let's catch up here with Cade Cunningham. We'll give you the lineups in just a moment as Cunningham dribbles on the wing. Now into the lane, takes the free throw jump shot. That's good, all net. That ties the score at 2. The Wizards have been red hot, oddly enough, without Daniel Gafford. Now, I don't think it's because they're without Daniel Gafford. I think we've discovered some things without Gafford that are going to help us when he gets back. Summerz comes downhill again. Long looping left-hand layup is good after the screen from Kuzma, and the Wizards are now up 4-2. For the Pistons, it's Hayes and Cunningham at the guards, as Hayes hits a shot inside the free throw line in the lane to tie the score at 4. At the forwards, it is Stewart and Thompson, and in the middle is Duren. For the Wizards, as Kuzma has the ball on the wing over the right, he's going to get a screen from Muscala. He drives in the lane, kicks it back out to Muscala. That's out of Muscala's range there, and he misses. Rebound to Thompson. The Pistons lottery pick over to Cunningham. Cunningham drives against Summerz. It's halted up and Stewart set an illegal screen. Okay, I was going to say I didn't reach that time. Well, okay, I did reach, but I didn't think I fouled him. Side out for the Wizards. Summerz brings the ball into the front court. It's Summerz and Wright at the guards, Kuzma and Avdija at the forwards, and Muscala in the middle for Daniel Gafford. Summerz drives, kicks it back to Kuzma. Kuzma in the paint against Cunningham, and it rolls out. Cunningham gets the rebound and now pushes. Behind the back, dribbles into the front court. He's got space, but he didn't take the three. He started the drive, gives it to Stewart, now cuts behind Summerz, and well, that's why he didn't take the three. He had a dunk. If he was patient, which he did. Cut behind Summerz, got the two-hand dunk of his own, and now the Pistons take a 6-4 lead here in the first quarter, 3:43 to go. Screen with Kuzma. Summerz to Kuzma. Lays it up and gets it before Hayes could get over to try to block that shot. Hayes was coming from the weak side out of the corner there to try to lend some help to Cunningham. Over to Cunningham from Hayes. Cunningham comes down the lane, takes a step back, and it rolls out. Ooh, Stewart almost had the rebound. Wright picks it up, however. Wright hesitation dribble. Now over to Avdija. Avdija takes the three and nails it. Avdija has been shooting better since returning or since joining the starting lineup now. Cunningham dribbles into the front court. Over to Cunningham, takes a long two. He was just inside the lane. He falls. Summerz will now turn, take the three in the corner over Hayes and misses it. Rebound Duren. Up to Thompson. We are way behind the pack here. Now we're back into the picture. Cunningham working against Wright. Summerz is on Hayes. Now we double team Cunningham quickly. Stewart cuts into the paint over Kuzma. Misses as it hangs on the right side of the rim there and falls out. Kuzma gets the rebound, brings it up into the front court. Over to Avdija. Avdija kicks it over to Wright, who comes off of a curl. Wright to Kuzma. That's a little bit long. Summerz cuts behind Cunningham. Avdija did not give it to him. Now Summerz comes off the curl, off the baseline. Out of the paint. Misses the three. Rebound Duren. Wizards continue. Oh, behind the back, Hayes. Oh, he threw it over to Cunningham, but Summerz intercepted it up to Wright. Wright takes the three in transition, nails it. Wizards now have doubled up the Pistons here in the first quarter, 12-6. It's a minute 51 to go. Wizards, as you see, on an 8-0 run. If you're new to the channel, Season Long Baller, welcome. And we play the full 82-game schedule of the Washington Wizards. And for the most part, we are mirroring their schedule. Now, I'm saying most part this time because we made a mistake and did not check the right box in the settings in NBA 2K24 to do the in-season tournament. Wizards now up by 5. Summerz took a brief rest and got back into the game. On Season Long Baller, when our player build Jaymont Summerz, number 4, 6'5" point guard out of William & Mary, comes out of the game, we are out of the game. Kispert back to Summerz. I thought about it, but decided not to. A little bit of time left on the shot clock. Kispert sets the pick. Summerz comes down the lane, kicks it back to Kispert for a 3, and got it. Why take the 2 when you can get the 3, right? I don't know. I had a good feeling with Kispert that time. I did turn down a jumper, a layup, I mean. And I've turned down some shots mistakenly at times to try to get the pick and roll to work, as Cunningham had a screen set on me by Wiseman, but I was able to slip that. Cunningham misses the shot at the buzzer, and that will be your score at the end of the first quarter, 18-13 in favor of the Wizards. Now, as I was talking about, I think the Wizards may have stumbled upon something. At the beginning of the season, Jordan Poole was at the 2, and Bilal Coulibaly was at the 1. Was at the 3. But when Gafford got hurt, Unseld Jr., Wes Unseld Jr., the Wizards coach and son of the Wizards or / Bullets legend, he went with a slightly bigger lineup, putting Avdia in at the 3, where he started most of last season for us in our simulation, as Cunningham gets past Summerz. Now Monte Morris, we'll talk about him in a minute, that's for sure. Another reunion of a former Wizard for us, as Morris misses. Coulibaly with the rebound up to Poole. And Wright, DeLon Wright, with the rebound here by Bagley the third. DeLon Wright took over at the 2, moving Poole to the bench, and that gave the Wizards again more size as Cunningham drives past Summerz, gets fouled by Coulibaly. Coulibaly immediately runs over to the ref to plead his case. Cunningham is going to shoot a pair. But the Wizards look like they've got a slightly better balance here. More defense, got more rebounding, as Wright is a better defender and a better rebounder than Poole, as Omori checks in for the Wizards. He's joined the rotation since Gafford has been out. And Avdia is bigger and stronger and a better rebounder than Coulibaly at this stage of Coulibaly's career. And that's helped the Wizards. Also, Poole coming off the bench has been the spark plug, like a 6th-man role now, meaning he's not having to split as many shots with Summerz. Poole, speaking of shots, takes the 3, misses, rebound to Cunningham. Cunningham, by the way, hit his free throws to get the lead to 21-15, I'm sorry, in favor. Oh, Bagley missed the layup, but gets his own rebound and scores over Omari. And that cuts the lead down to 4. Summerz will bring the ball into the front court. Which, by the way, I think Monte Morris has checked back out of the game. Summerz comes downhill on the screen from Kispert, back out to Kispert, Kispert to Omori, back to Kispert. Poole in the corner takes a fade 3 and, nailed it. Again, I think Poole shoots better on these difficult shots than he does on wide open ones, it seems like. Wizards now back up by 7. Morris is in the game. Oh, good pass to Bagley, right over Gallinari, whose back was turned. And I'm sorry, that was to Wiseman, not Bagley. Cunningham and Morris to the guard. Summerz comes downhill, shoots it left hand, misses, rebound Kispert. I should have tried to fire that to Kispert. I don't know if I could have got it through there. As Joe Harris, the UVA grad, comes into the front court. Summerz is on Cunningham. Oh, another pass down low to Morris against Omori. He turns and shoots the layup and makes it, closes the lead to 3. It's Cunningham and Morris at the guards. And you've got Bagley and Harris at the forwards, and Wiseman at the center as Summerz comes off of the screen. Wiseman was slow to step up. Summerz takes the gift 3-pointer and makes it, pushes the lead back to 6 at 27-21. Now, Monte Morris was the starter at the point guard for the real Wizards last season. And then The Wizards giving Tyus Jones, the former Grizzly, Ja Morant backup, the opportunity to start at the point guard position, which is something he's wanted to do in the league, and Jones is a good point guard. As Hayes drove in deep, missed it. Poole gets the rebound. Poole gets around Hayes, kicks it over to Summerz. Summerz thought about it with Harris on him. Now back over to Poole. Poole with a good pass to the cutting Avdia. Wizards now up by 8. But for us, Monte Morris, of course, was coming off the bench behind Rookie of the Year Jaymont Summerz. That's right, Summerz was the Rookie of the Year in our simulation on NBA 2K23. Paolo Banchero, the actual winner, was second in our simulation. Harris posts Summerz up. He spins, now bullies into the paint. Summerz still playing pretty decent defense there. Harris kicks it back out to Hayes. Hayes now drives into the paint, less than 3 on the shot clock, passes it over to Duren, and Duren airballs it right beside the paint, right outside of the paint on the baseline there. And as you see, Summerz is making a strong case for the NBA MVP real early, averaging 29 a game. Even I am surprised by that, but that is helping keep the Wizards afloat while Gafford is out. Pass over to Wright. Wright with a great pass to Avdia. Second time Avdia's made a great cut and got hit with the pass and scored. Now the lead is 10 for the Wizards, and as you see, Avdia is a plus 10 on the plus minus and has not missed a shot, going 3 out of 3. But when you're getting cuts like that and passes like that, layups like that, you're going to go 3 for 3. Missed by, I believe that was Hayes. Summerz with the rebound. Over to Poole. Poole will come to the hole. No, stops. Takes the short jumper outside of the paint and misses. Now Cunningham drives, kicks it over to Hayes. Hayes over to Stewart, back to Hayes, back to Stewart, back to Hayes, over to Stewart. Oh, good pass to Stewart to Cunningham. He misses. He falls down. Poole pushes and is held up by Hayes, and he will take his time. Dribbles around, back out to Summerz, who has Stewart on him. Wait a minute, I have Stewart on me. Let's see, is there a mismatch somewhere? Does not look like it. Okay, I'll go to the hole. Almost got it stolen. Kick it back out to Poole. Poole takes the 3, in and out. Rebound to Duren. Up to Harris. Harris to Cunningham, who was streaking across. Harris now. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot the 3 because he definitely can make that. He didn't. Now it's up top with Stewart. Stewart back to Cunningham, working against Poole. Back to Hayes against Wright. Off the curl, Stewart comes back into the paint, over Avdia, and scores. Timeout Wizards. An 8-point lead for the Wizards at 31-23 with a minute 14 to go here in the second quarter. But to finish that thought with Monte Morris, he was the starter on the real Wizards, but in our league, of course, he was backing up the starter, Jaymont Summerz. And he was the main spark plug off the bench. Very important contributor to the Wizards' title last season, as the Wizards went 66-16 in our simulation as Summerz dribbles the ball into the front court. And also, he was part of the ring ceremony, as you know, with the Wizards, but he signed in the offseason as a free agent as Kuzma, after the screen and roll, gets the 2-hand dunk, Summerz with the assist. But he signed in the offseason, in real life, of course, with the Pistons, and is now coming off the bench, backing up Cunningham at the 1. I haven't seen Jaden Ivey yet, but he is not injured. All right, Thompson. The lottery pick. Oh, gets his shot blocked by Muscala? Summerz up to Wright. Wright takes the just inside the 3-point lane. That spins out. Rebound Duren. How many rebounds does Duren have? We're getting close to under 30 seconds here in the first quarter. Second half. Hayes drives against Wright. Shot clock under 10. Out to Cunningham, working against Summerz. Here comes Duren to set a screen. Cunningham takes it late. Summerz blocks it. And now dribbles up to the front court off the steal and bullies Cunningham. Yeah, you see that bulldozer badge came in handy there. Cunningham got knocked over. Summerz scores. Hey, Jalen Brunson's not the only one who can be physical on those drives. Less than 5 to go here on the game clock for the first half. Cunningham takes it at the buzzer, misses, and the Wizards will go in with a 12-point lead at the half. We will talk to you in the third quarter, 35-23, Wizards. Welcome back, and we are here beginning the third quarter. This is Season Long Baller. Thank you for being with us, and if you like what we're doing on the channel, please hit that like and subscribe. It is much appreciated. Hayes dribbling against Wright as both teams go with their starting lineups here to begin the second half. Hayes dribbled into the paint, then came out of the paint, lost his control of the dribble, picked it up, now to Thompson, who has to force a three, missed. Rebound Muscala, good pass up to Summerz. Summerz into the paint, drives, kicks it back. I was trying to kick that to Muscala, who was running the paint. I think that was Muscala, or was that Avdia? Anyhow, it was definitely not going to where I threw it, where I threw that out of bounds with some force. So I did see the cutter there that would have had a good opportunity for a layup. Cunningham comes off of the curl, did not take the three. He had a little bit of space. Wright reached in to try to get the steal, left Hayes. Hayes has the three, misses, and the rebound up to Muscala, who throws it up to Summerz. Still mad about that pass. I don't know how I lost control like that. Summerz against Thompson. Summerz dribbling. Oh, I missed Wright on the curl to the right side there. Summerz comes downhill and is fouled by Cunningham, and we will shoot a pair. Yeah, I was going to shoot that. I was not thinking of passing. On Season Long Baller, we always shut up when we are shooting free throws. First one is good for Summerz. Pushes the lead to 13 for the Wizards, who have been the hottest team in the NBA since Daniel Gafford's injury in the butt whipping at the hands of the Mavericks in Washington, 91-70. Ooh. See, notice I talked a little bit too long there. Summerz almost got the steal. Summerz has the steal. Kicks it into Kuzma really quickly, and Kuzma two-hand flushes. Summerz gets the steal there, and, well, I guess if you're going to miss the free throw, play a little good defense, and maybe you can make an opportunity out of it. And believe it or not, that wasn't a transition take foul. I'm sure I'm still leading the league in that category some kind of way. Maybe I shouldn't have said nothing. That might jinx it. Here comes Cunningham into the front court. Wizards now up by 15. Oh, man, Cunningham got way past me there. Cunningham gets the pass from Stewart. Stewart sets a screen. Summerz tries to fight around it. Cunningham in the paint, misses. Rebound Kuzma. Kuzma brings it into the front court. Over to Summerz. Summerz, ooh, I had a notion to fire that. Got it around Stewart. Drove around Stewart. Right cut. Summerz hit him with the pass as he lost Hayes. And he scores. Lead is now 17 for the Wizards. 4:16 to go here in the third quarter. Keep in mind, we play 6-minute quarters, so all of the stats you see are based on 6-minute quarters for the entire league. As Thompson comes around, kicks it back out to Cunningham, who throws it into the corner to Hayes. Now to Stewart. Stewart to Cunningham. Cunningham drives, under 5 on the shot clock, takes a short little jumper outside of the paint, and hits. 15-point lead, 3:50 to go here in the third quarter as Summerz brings the ball up. Let's go screen and roll with Kuzma. Got the pick. Summerz downhill, and before Stewart can get there, we've got the two-hand dunk push-up. Style points official, and we'll get off the rim before we get attacked. You know I'm going to mess around and get attacked at some point this season. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have said that either, because I'm probably jinxing that too. Cunningham over to Thompson. Here comes Duran to set the screen. Thompson comes downhill and gets fouled by Muscala. So Muscala has not played badly in place of Gafford. Now, Gafford's the better. You notice I haven't thrown a lot of lobs lately, if you've noticed. I haven't even run a lot of screen and rolls with Muscala. And Gafford is the better scorer for us so far than Muscala, as Thompson missed the first, hits the second. So Muscala coming off the bench and Gafford coming back into the starting lineup with the other 4 players, Wright, Summerz, Avdia, and Kuzma. And I think this is a better Wizards starting lineup. Summerz comes downhill after the screen from Avdia. And again, let's push up, get off, and we've got our style points. Yeah, style points don't help you win games, though. Cunningham dribbles into the front court against Summerz. Over to Thompson again, who's working up top against Avdia, who I do think has been playing better defense for us anyway. Oh, gosh, right when I say that, Stewart rolls wide open. Man, could the lane have been even more wide open than that? Stewart could have dunked that, caught it, and jumped back up and dunked it again. As you see Monte Morris, the former Wizard, checking in. Now, last time we played a former Wizard, somebody went off for 51 points on the NBA record 15 three-pointers. That happened the day before Halloween against the Celtics and Porzingis. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen when we see former Wizards all the time, but, you know, that'd be kind of nice, right? Although we are not trending that way right now. Summerz with 14 and 6 to go along with 2 rebounds. Here comes the screen by Bagley. Oh, caught Kispert, right? Yeah, caught Kispert looking. Bagley got behind him and dunks it. Jones, Gallinari, and Kispert in the game for the Wizards. Kispert back over to Jones. Poole in the game as well. So I think Summerz is playing the 3 now. Poole comes off of a curl, takes the 3, hits it. I thought he was too open to hit that. Lead is now 21 with 24 seconds to go here in the third. Cunningham against Jones. The other thing is, with this new rotation, so far Jones has been the odd man out. First guard off the bench has been Poole. Less than 10 to go. Here comes Wiseman with the screen. Cunningham against Jones. Short push shot in the lane, right-handed, high off the glass, scores. 3.1 left to go on the clock. Jones up to Summerz. Summerz will take the long wing jumper and miss at the buzzer. It's a 19-point lead for the Wizards as we go into the final quarter. Wizards looking to win their 6th in a row and maintain being the hottest team in the NBA. It's ironic because if Gafford had not gotten hurt, then the old starting lineup with Coulibaly, and again, nothing against Coulibaly or Poole, but that lineup, as you see the assist of the game, Summerz passing up that shot to give the 3 to Kispert from earlier, but that would probably still be the starting lineup. And I'm not so sure that that lineup would be as rough and rugged and as defensive-minded and even scoring efficiently as the lineup the Wizards have been rolling out here recently. If we add Gafford's lob ability, defense, rebounding, maybe this is a decent Wizards team again. You know, on NBA 2K24. Summerz comes downhill, kicks it out to Poole. Poole takes the deep 3 and misses. Rebound Wiseman. Morris pushes against Jones. So there you see the point guard from last year for the Wizards, the replacement point guard for the real Wizards. They're facing off against each other. Cunningham drives and shoots left-handed, gets his own rebound, misses again as Summerz came in to help. Poole gets the rebound. Over to Jones. Jones driving against Morris. Oh, right hand. Look at that. Oh, Kispert missed it. Jones whipped it behind the back, right-handed to Cunningham, kind of behind the neck. Oh, good cut there by Harris. And, you know, you describe the action and you get cut on. Try to recover and you make the foul. But that was a good pass by Jones. I had to talk about it, and Kispert missed it. Harris, of course, I knew Harris was going to finish that. Harris is a good shooter. And that cuts the lead to 16 after Harris's three-point play. Harris is on Summerz. I should try to take Harris to the hole here. Summerz through the legs, out to Poole in the corner. Here comes Jones driving on Morris. Back out to Summerz against Harris. Now we're under 10 on the shot clock. Let's go pick and fade with Kispert. Now kick to Kispert, who whips it to Poole in the corner, and Poole misses. Good defense by the Pistons there as they rotated around. I think my pass should have gone to Poole in the corner since they were helping there. Morris over to Bagley III, who gives it to Cunningham, who's working against Poole on the wing. Again, Cunningham with that about 15-foot, okay, 17-foot jump shot just outside of the painted area. And Summerz comes down, and what is that? Ah, they're calling a charge on me. Come on. Cunningham's feet were moving. Muscala checks in. Jones coming to the bench. That will probably move some. Oh, gosh, who got caught there? Oh, Duran missed a dunk. Summerz will take the 3 over Bogdanovic. Missed. Rebound to Duran. You know, I think that's the first opponent dunk miss we've had this season, right? I think Muscala's missed one and Gafford's missed 2 or 3, but I think that's the first time we've had an opponent miss one. As Bogdanovic was driving on Kispert, thought better of it, threw it to Morris in the corner. He gets a screen from Duran, and he hits. You see the Wizards shooting 57%. That is the reason they are up by 12 here. But it was a bigger lead. Pistons are inching their way back in. Will they have enough time to try to get a win here? Poole cut behind Morris. Summerz gets a screen from Kispert. Now I kick it way out to Kispert and got the three again. So me turning down that layup, or what would have been a pretty difficult layup, Kispert had a wide open look for the three on the wing. He nails it. Morris brings it into the front court. Cunningham comes off of a curl, working against Summerz. He kicks it over to Bagley the third, who gives it to Bogdanovic. Now Cunningham, he kind of pump faked and threw it up there. Foul on Summerz. I guess that's payback for that one I said earlier in the first half where I said I was shooting. Shooting in quotes. Cade Cunningham, the #1 overall pick of the Pistons a few seasons ago. Injured all of last season, so not in our simulation, of course, but in real life. Good to see him back. And hopefully he will now kind of continue his development and get the Pistons back on the right track. He hits both. Lead is now 13 as Summerz brings the ball into the front court. We are just over halfway done here in the fourth quarter. Kuzma coming to set the screen. Summerz comes downhill. Should have kicked it into the corner there. Well, Muscala's not going to hit that shot, but that's probably why the help came from there. Now, Cunningham driving against Muscala. Summerz reaching in. Cunningham gets it back. Passes it to Stewart, and Stewart showing the three-point range hits. Lead is now 10, 2:32 to go. I don't know. Pistons are making somewhat of a run here, trying to make it interesting. Summerz working against Cunningham. We'll go screen and roll again with Kuzma. Kick it back to Kuzma. Kuzma looked like he traveled. Laid it up too hard off the glass. He misses. Cunningham bringing the ball up. Summerz gets him to pick up his dribble. Now to Stewart. Another three. Stewart misses. Rebound Summerz. Duran was coming in hard to get that rebound. Summerz in the corner to Avdia. Now to Summerz. Summerz will take the three before Thompson arrives and misses. Rebound Stewart. Under 2 to go. Pistons still only down by 10. Cunningham drives. Gets picked up by Muscala. Now loses the handle. Over to Thompson. Stewart sets the screen. Darn, I want the switch there with Kuzma. Thompson had a short bunny in the lane there. Missed it. Summerz gets the ball and now brings it into the front court. And that might have been the Pistons' last best chance of getting back in this game. Summerz now comes downhill. Back over to Avdia. Avdia lays it up too hard. Misses. Rebound to Duran. Wow. I should be saying his name easily now. All these rebounds I feel like he's gotten. Hayes on the handoff from Cunningham hits. And that cuts the lead to 8 with 1:20 to go here. The Wizards aren't quite out of the woods yet. Pistons with a late rally here. All right, Muscala triggers off the side. Over to Summerz. Summerz against Cunningham. Wright dribbles up. Wright comes over. All right, we'll go screen and roll with Avdia this time. Summerz gets some room. Now passes back to Avdia. Avdia dribbles. Doesn't want the shot. Now back over to Summerz. Got plenty of time for the three. Bam! That might seal the game there. I don't know if I want to call that the traditional dagger three, but that might be what finishes the game there. Summerz had plenty of room to size that one up. Love when I get that much room. I don't always hit it, but I'm glad when I get that much room because I don't always see that much room. Cunningham drives, takes another short jump shot, misses. Rebound Kuzma. Wizards by 11 after Summerz three-pointer on the last possession. Avdia dribbling up top. Here comes Summerz off of a curl. Stewart on Summerz. Now Summerz wide, well, not quite open, but missed that three with Thompson in my face. I thought I was going to get a better look, so I was ready to shoot that. Hayes driving against Wright. Kicks it back to Thompson. Over to Stewart. Over to Cunningham. Now back to Thompson. He takes the three over Summerz. He will miss. Rebound to Avdia. Up to Summerz. Summerz pump fakes. Shoots the little short shot in the lane and missed. Darn. Now under 10. Game is now academic. Wizards will win their 6th in a row as Cunningham takes the three and hits it. That will close it to 8 with 5.1 to go. But the Wizards are going to walk out of here with a victory. And on Wednesday, we will be facing the first of 2 games against the Orlando Magic. On Wednesday and Friday, both games in Orlando. That's going to do it for yours truly, Season Long Baller. If you like what we're doing on the channel, give us that like and subscribe. It is much appreciated. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.